Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of Oxygen Not Included here in the Ultimate Base 4.0. In today's episode I have two goals, one of which is going to be to conduct some research, and then I also would like to utilize the pip I have captured here in order to set up a nature reserve that is going to benefit most of our duplicants. Now I've been observing Quinn here for a little bit and the skills just don't get up. The athletic skill stays the same, so maybe that is something they changed. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like we're gonna benefit more from allowing them outside. In order to do the research, maybe let's first lock in. We want to go ahead and research the solar panel, though I think I'm still missing the glass forge, aren't I? Yeah, without glass, we cannot even think about making solar panels, so let's go ahead and research that first. And in order to do that, we're gonna plant some Weeswort seeds right here. They're gonna cool down the Radbolt generators and at the same time create some radiation. The radiation is then gonna be shot over here, and I want to make sure that we actually shoot at 51 Radbolts because we're gonna lose a little bit on the travel, and I want it to be an exact 50 or at least 50 when it arrives here in the machine. In order to start the nature reserve, what I would like to see is it walled off. Let me see, maybe actually right here. Every now and then we're gonna have some doors in order to be able to make it over to other areas. Now actually they patched so many things, I first have to try if this is even still possible to create natural tiles. It might be that they patched this out as well. Let's try that. All we need is a mechanized airlock trapped in between two tiles. You could probably also do it with the manual airlock, not so sure. Okay, here we go. We can already go ahead and deconstruct this again. Let's see that happen, and it should drop down into a natural tile. Wonderful. So they didn't patch everything, thankfully. Now I want to probably leave approximately 3 tiles empty and then do it all over again. So right here, I would set up another set of walls and mechanized airlock right there. To get to the nature reserve status, we'll be needing 4 plants. I have 2 up here, but then I kind of would like to stop it going even further up. So maybe we can add 2 more tiles here at the bottom. We'll just have to move a few things. For instance, these guys here, I think we can deconstruct. And then I would be moving over the door slightly, and this as well. I'm also gonna deconstruct 1 refrigerator to make this a little bit smaller, this footprint. Let's do something like that. We'll be taking away this heavy watt wire, and I will be moving it over 1 block. Looks like 1 Weeswort is already going to town. Let's maybe just enable the Radbolt generators. The other one here still requires the phosphorite. Who are you? Amari just brought it over, and now let's see. We're producing 75 Radbolts per cycle here, and then another 59 right there. Of course, in reality, we are producing much more, like 757, but we can only collect a 10th worth of the radiation that is going on with the Radbolt generator. Still, it's going to be enough in order to fill this up. We can store 100 Radbolts in here and then do 1 research point per 10 Radbolts stored. Now I want to make sure that out of all the research station, this has the highest priority, so my researcher is always going for that first and then the other 2 next, because I don't want to waste the Radbolts going through when it's already full. Something else I would like to see taken care of, at least temporarily, is the hydrogen. We're just gonna pump it into gas reservoirs, get that all the way here at the top, and then just run it into the reservoirs like so. And we have to make sure there's also an output pipe, even if it doesn't lead anywhere. Well, we can already bring them together, and then of course some proper flooring, get that cabling all the way up and connect it to the pump. And finally, I would like to also see a switch there that lets me control the pump. But yeah, I don't necessarily want to do all my research in the hydrogen here, and it has been accumulating for a while. Now, before I forget, we should now also be able to open this up. Let me see. Yeah, just open all of this up and allow the polluted water to escape. Now, people always wanted me to make the laboratory room, so I think this is a good time to test it out. We can fit the supercomputer up there and also the normal research station. We should totally take advantage of that. Yeah, let's do it this way. It's a little bit of a waste. Oh, and look, Jean is already totally going for it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Used up almost all the Radbolts at the cost of a major eye irritation. What can I say? We're taking care of it right at this moment. Anyway, now it's time for some more mechanized airlocks. Where do I want the second natural tile? It's not very convenient where I want to enter the farms. But honestly, these farms have got to move either way. So if I leave the 3 spots empty and then build another door here, I think that's good. Looks like I have too many critters here. I'm killing everyone that is above the age of 15. Please don't clip that. There's 23, you're way too old. 24, go away. There, 15, our youngest victim. Okay, now I feel much better. There we go. This should turn out nicely. Now we can deconstruct this as well. And, oh, where did that go? Ah, wait, I think we need all surrounding tiles. That's why it didn't work. Now I gotta be careful here a little bit. There is some debris right here, as you can see, and if there's debris, you will get a cracked tile once it forms. So I want to make sure somebody is picking that up before I actually deconstruct the door. Good. The very last thing that I'm gonna need is a room divider here. I'm just gonna use a pneumatic door that I'm gonna keep open. Ooh, hold on a second. Did we already get some drops? Yeah, look at that. We got some gold. I don't want to miss the next eruption in 0.8 cycles, and here we didn't set... Ooh, actually they brought some cobalt. Where did they bring it? I don't see anything. Let's maybe speed up the building of these aluminium tiles so we can also get this one going. There's my door. Just keep it open. It's still gonna serve in dividing the rooms, and then we have to do something similar on the top here. Where exactly do I want the end? Maybe probably right here. I'm just gonna set up a heavy watt joint plate, and then on the other side a tile, and then again just a pneumatic door to divide this into a room. We are done with the research. We got the bunker tiles and the bunker door. Very nice. Actually, let me see. Bunker door. 500 kilograms of steel. That is devastating. However, we got access to the glass forge that I'm just gonna put here as a reminder. And then additionally, we got the geotuner. Nice. And also we got access to the gantry for the rockets. Now let's choose the next research right away, which was, let me see, all the way up here, solar panels. I thought I picked it up. Oh my gosh, now I have to do it again. Okay, somebody please take that up. Actually, we can just go ahead and build the mechanized airlock. Either way, once I got this pneumatic door in place here, I should be able to invite the pip. Where can we place it? Nowhere. Let's make some room for the critter drop off. Come on, Lyra, make me proud. Yes, finally. I rebuilt this like 5 times, but now we got it. We're also done here on the top, and that reminds me we should probably... Ooh, wait, I took away too many tiles. But yeah, for now we want to keep it on auto because I want my pip to stay inside here. Let's already go ahead and wrangle this guy up at the highest priority, and then I'm gonna allow my duplicants in. Wait a sec, I'm going ahead of myself. I first need the critter drop-off point. And now that we have the room division in place, we can check out this room. Ooh, no, I still need to divide this up. Let's get a joint plate in there as well. Oh, that might have been a mistake, cutting off the power here. Now I immediately need to build this again, otherwise my Radbolts are just gonna go to waste. Well, never mind, they're already going to waste. It's okay. We have all the time in the world for those freaking solar panels. There, now they're producing again. Oh well, what you gonna do? Oh, it seems like the radiation has increased slightly. Also, since we're using the Wii swords, maybe we should... we're already tracking phosphorite. That is good. And the pump here is also almost finished. Good. Now it's time to bring my pips over here. I'm gonna allow my duplicants in and pick up all of that stuff, especially the pip here, and we want to bring it over into the new room. But yeah, my point from before was this is now a room, and we can see the room size is way too large. Let me see, we can fix that. The maximum size is 120 tiles. I figured this wouldn't be that much, but yeah, I can see where we went wrong here. The one thing that I of course forgot is this room here. Everything is counting towards it. So if we just check this out one more time, it's all of that counts towards it. And if we cut it off maybe here, we might be able to get away with it. I mean, the research station and everything here is gonna move either way. I'm also gonna move my light and duplicant sensor so that I can cover these 2 machines. There's my pip already in place. That's good. All I need now is a storage bin in order to collect some seeds that I want to plant. But yeah, also we have to limit this room right there. And now the room already shrank to 146 tiles. We need to get rid of 26 tiles. If we got rid of these, that's 28. It does suck a little, honestly, but I think it's gonna be worth it. Let's also add more Atmosuits while we're at it. Let's do 8. Now switching this is gonna be slightly stressful. At least I believe so. Well, maybe not. They're just gonna keep on their suits. Some of the dupes are gonna go out without a suit. That's totally fine. Let's just place the Atmosuit checkpoint 1 block over. Then I want to add 2 more docks. And I also want to make 2 more Atmosuits. Then all I need to do is bring in the power from a different angle. And I should be able to place a door. We can now see some Atmosuits here on the floor, but we can simply deliver some more to the stations. Also, we shouldn't forget to expand the power cable as well as the pipes here. Inside the storage bin here, I want to set up some seeds that easily grow. Something like choya seeds and then maybe myrfleaf seeds as well. Since this is not going to be the final setup and just a boost, I do not really mind which seeds end up being planted. Okay, we got the seeds in here and the pip already seems interested. Are you doing something? Come on, grab the seeds. You can do it. Put. That's what I'm talking about. And now eat it and plant it. It's not that difficult. We just need to do a tiny amount of research still. And wow, okay, Sheen came here really quickly. Using up the Radbolts like a pro. We don't even have to have the ceiling lights, honestly. Okay, now research is completed right now. I'm gonna disable the Radbolt generators. Actually, instead of disabling them, I'm gonna shoot them one more time, but I'm not gonna fertilize the Weezeworts anymore until we need more research done. That research gave us the steam turbine, the solar panel, and the sauna. Okay, good. Now all of these Atmosuit docks should have a suit delivered, and then hopefully no suit is going to be laying around anymore. In the meantime, we're also pumping and storing the hydrogen right here, as you can see. This Radbolt generator just shot, so I'm gonna disable it from the grid. And then as soon as this one here is done as well, I'm gonna shut it off. And this will leave us with a full Radbolt storage for the material study terminal. There we go. Wonderful. The rest went actually through. Let's disable this. The Weezeworts, of course, are gonna continue at least for a little bit, but the dupes aren't gonna mess around with it anymore. I now also feel ready to drain and deconstruct the rest of the terrain here. This slime biome can go. Oh no, I wanted to show you that the Joya seeds have been planted. Let me see, maybe he's gonna do it here for the gold amalgam. I think it helps if we move the seeds downstairs, so if I just go ahead and do that, then it might be a little bit closer to what I expect of the pip, and hopefully it will work. Instead of the storage bin, what I would like to see is a park sign. So we're gonna exchange that. Let's just build it out of gold amalgam to celebrate the extra 6 morale we're gonna gain out of this. There, park sign is in place right now. It do anything for us because we need the additional 2 plants. And for that, I need this pip to act right now. They never do it when I watch them. He is tempted. He is tempted for sure. Okay, well, we'll just leave this be. And maybe let's focus on that. It's gonna erupt in 90 seconds. Let's see this happen. I just want to know whether or not we cool it down before we are through the metal task. There it is. Okay. We are picking up the gold. Now, 9 kilograms. Yeah, that cooled down quickly. That's at 5 degrees. This one here was at -1. This is good. Yeah, as soon as they are at the top here, they're already at 0 degrees. And oh my gosh, did you... Mate, what? This is unacceptable. You picked up, what? The gold at 900 degrees. So I really have to prevent them from getting in. This is crazy. Yeah, May, move out of here. You have nothing that you should do here. Now I have to send everyone away that is coming with the wrong intentions. You should just build that tile and not allow anyone back in again. Okay, there it is. Now the dupes cannot interfere anymore. This is all fully automatic and it apparently seems to be working. So all I need are these metal tasks, which means my metal refinery is making troubles. Yeah, look at that. There is nothing really we can do except expand our metal tasks. I'm gonna go all the way up here where we actually have some real cooling capabilities. If we check out the specific heat capacity of these guys, it's 1 and the gold amalgam is just 1.0. So gold amalgam has 10 times worse of a cooling power overall before it is the same temperature as my task. That means if I build my task all the way up and touching the igneous rock, I will be improving my cooling power by 10-fold almost. Of course, it still has to translate over, but you get my basic gist. I'm gonna make a little exception and add a bit more cobalt to the mix. And some of my plug slugs here are quite elderly, though I'm gonna allow them to do one more egg before I actually kill them. Or maybe I'm just gonna allow them to die naturally once. We should now be able to see this in action. This is currently 0 degrees here and 9 degrees there. And as soon as I do that, we are going down with the temperature. 14 degrees, 13.7, 6, 5, yeah. looking good. Okay, this way we'll be able to pick it up again. In the meantime, I'm gonna make another 6 crafts here of aluminium ore. This is just gonna allow me to cover for these metal tiles, and then we can get this refined material going as well. The pip decided to still not plant, and my suspicion is my plants here are just too close. I have to uproot a couple of them. Just maybe that's already enough. I'm just gonna do 4. I don't really care. We have enough food. Pips will only plant the plants in certain intervals, and so this could be the issue. Looks like my gas reservoirs are already full. This is kind of crazy, though the pressure is low. Yeah, we might be able to get away just setting up some airflow tiles here, and then I think I'm just gonna make a second row of gas reservoirs like that. Okay. There we go. We actually did it. Totally missed it. Metal ore. No, we want to get refined ore, the cobalt, in here. The auto sweeper should be picking it up immediately. And then the rest right here, I'm going to pick up with my dupes. Okay. And let's see this happen. Right there. Okay. And oh no. Well, I totally forgot to build the rest of this. Oops. So let's bring this down and over into the same slot here. Now this is potentially bad because now I have the hot stuff in here, though it is cooling down. Might be heating up the conveyor loader. No, it's not even doing that. I mean, right now I don't have my cooling loop running. If we wanted to, we could enable it for a brief moment, but it is at the moment not really necessary. I just want to get this rail done so I see my material getting up. And then finally, once we have the last seed here, we just need one more little pip, one more seed, please. There was actually a worn Atmosuit, so they still do break, but it does take much longer. And right here we have the resulting oxygen. It's 169 kilograms of oxygen. For some reason, there's also polluted oxygen, but my point is there is a lot of oxygen in here. We have to empty them manually until we get another research out of the way. Let's see. Inside gases here, we want to gain access to portable gases, allowing us to get a canister emptier installed and take care of these bottles. Oh, we just finished it. And there we go. Yeah, that's what I figured. At a nice and cozy temperature, down from 620 degrees all the way to 12 degrees. But it is a closer call. Maybe I'm gonna add another aluminium tile here. And of course, eventually we'll have to dig into the biome because we're sucking out the chill from here. And also this beginning here is gonna be a little bit harsher on the system because we're allowing a lot of material through at a time, which usually wouldn't happen. Research already completed. Canister emptier, we either set it up inside the base or it could feed this contraption again. I wonder if I could accomplish this. Actually, I think I'm just gonna do it here at the bottom of the base. We're not gonna bother anyone this way. I think we can also prevent the popped eardrums this way. Okay, so now we should be ready to switch this to cobalt here, the refined version, and therefore we can allow manual use again. My duplicants shouldn't make their way in here because I want to prevent it. So I'm gonna do that. We first need to build this. A door would be much better. Wonderful. My 2 volcanoes are secured and fully automatic. I should be feeding all of the refined materials to my plug slugs if necessary, and then hopefully we'll also get some additional stuff. Of course, there are more gold volcanoes to take advantage of, so it's not all gonna be for the plug slugs, but right now I just wanted to see this done. Also, we got rid of a large portion of the hydrogen, as you can see. I think I'm gonna let it rest a little bit. Yeah, this is probably good. It can accumulate again. And then as our third goal, we had that nature reserve. I removed even more plants, but this darn pip just doesn't want to play nice. And I feel like by now it would have done... No, okay, it just does it right now. Well, never mind. Okay, I take that. Nice. Okay, now we have a nature reserve, and that is gonna give every duplicant that goes through it a +6 morale boost, at least for half of the cycle, maybe even more. But every time they go through here, and mind you, they are forced to go through here whenever they leave the base, even the farmers. So yeah, that is gonna make our life much easier. And we can go a little crazier on how much stress we give our duplicants. But with that out of the way, thank you so much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great time and see you in the next one. Bye bye.